So welcome to Principles of Management class. In last class, we discussed about centralization and decentralization and delegation. So in today's topic, we'll discuss about staffing. So what is staffing? Staffing refers to the process of finding the right employee with appropriate qualifications or experience and recruiting them to fill a position, role, or in a job. So organizations, whenever they require people, okay, the particular department send a requisition to recruit the right person for the right job. So what happens? It is a duty of the human resource department to find the right person for the right position with appropriate qualification, experience, and knowledge and skills. So the staffing process is a systematic attempt to implement the human resource plan by recruiting, evaluating, and selecting qualified candidates for the job position in the organization. So staffing is not, it consists of several functions which includes recruiting, evaluating the candidate and selecting the qualified candidate. Qualified, as I told you, means that they should have the right qualification, educational qualification, skills and knowledge and experience if necessary. Thus, like planning and organizing, staffing is also an important function of the management. So, management functions, as you have learned by now, planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. So, like that, staffing is also one of the most important function of the management or manager. So we see the meaning of staffing. Staffing is the process of filling a position. Whenever any vacant position arises in an organization, so the manager, especially the HR manager, fills the position on requisition from the departmental head. Position or post in the organization with adequate and qualified persons. With the adequate means with enough person. They should not put a person less. Required number of person or more number of person, because if they put less number of required person means then the work burden for the other staff members will increase. If they recruit more people means then the cost for the organization will also go up. So they have to put the optimum number of person required in the particular department or section. So staffing is the process of acquiring, deploying and retaining a workforce of sufficient quantity and quality to create a positive impact on the organizational effectiveness. So as we would have known, the objective of organization is to achieve the goal. Okay, so that is the goal. So in order to achieve that, staffing has to be done. The staffing function has to be carried out by getting right people, deploying them, and retaining them. It's very important because hiring a staff is very important. The most important is retaining the productive employees. So how do you retain? The organization or HR can retain them by really taking care of them, giving them the salary which is prescribed by the industry. So that's one thing, and then giving them benefits, right benefits, so that people who are productive and contributors to the organization, they should be retained. So this is one of the important function of the HR department or the managers in a small organizations. So what happens in this way, by retaining, hiring and training and retaining a quality people, so the organization will be able to achieve their goal. Now we see the sources of recruitment. Sources means where they get this employees or staff members. That is the sources of recruitment. The searching for a suitable candidates and informing them about the openings in the enterprise is the most important aspects of recruitment process. So when the in the recruitment process, the most important is finding the people in the right place and then inform them that there is a vacancy exists in our organization, so you can apply. So that's a very important first part in the recruitment. The candidate may be available inside or outside the organization. So they may be available inside the company or organization or outside the company. Basically, there are two sources of recruitment, that is internal and external. So, as mentioned, the company can hire from internally inside the organization or outside the organization, that is external. So, the two sources of recruitment are all internal recruitment and external sources recruitment. Now we see the source of recruitment, which is an internal one first. Best employees can be found within the organizations. Why? Because if you recruit a person from inside the organization, the management know the quality, the caliber of the person very well. So what happens here? So many advantages are there. So they will definitely recruit the right person with the right potential and caliber, with the right attitude and all those things. No need to give training and all because he's already working in the organization. So the time is saved, cost is saved. So many benefits are there. When a vacancy arises in the organization, it may be given to an employee who is already on the payroll. That is a person who is already working in the organization. Internal sources include promotion, transfer, and in certain cases, demotions. So, what are the types of internal recruitment? Means it includes promotion. Promotion means a person is given a higher or better position than the current one. That is called promotion. Example: a supervisor in a department may be promoted as an assistant manager, or assistant manager may be given the post of manager. That is called a promotion. Transfer means usually from one department to other department, or one section to another section, or from one branch to another branch. That is called a transfer. Okay, and in certain cases, demotion is opposite of a promotion. That is, they are given a lower position than the current position. That is called a demotion. Demotion occurs very rarely, maybe in the government department. So this is due to the capacity the manager or the management found that person is not able to fulfill his responsibilities and duty properly. I don't have the caliber or potential to be in that position. So they are given the post which is below the current one. That is called demotion. As I told you, it's not very common thing in organizations. When a higher post is given to deserving employee, it motivates all other employees of the organization to work hard. So when a person is promoted in an organization, this is a source of motivation for the not only that person but for the others who are working in the organization. So they will have a idea in their mind that, oh, if I work hard, I will also be promoted. So along with the promotion, there comes other monetary and non-monetary benefits also. Their power is also there. The employees can be informed of such a vacancy by internal advertisement. So whenever any vacancy arises, if the management plan to recruit internally, which is the first process in recruitment, they inform this through their advertisement in the notice board. Usually organization will have a notice board where it is seen visible to all the staff members working in the organization. There they put a notice saying that this so and so post is vacant. So those who are qualified, I qualified in sense have all the necessary educational, technical skill, knowledge can apply. So this one will give opportunity for the people working in the organization to apply for that post. So methods of internal sources. The internal sources are given below. Transfers. So first one is a transfer involves shifting a person from present job to other similar jobs. These do not involve any change in rank, responsibility or prestige. The number of person do not increase with the transfer. So what happened? It may be, as I told you, it may be from one department they will be transferred to another department, or one section to another section. Sometimes from one branch to another branch. So usually in this kind of transfer, there the post is given almost same post or equivalent post, and there may not be, may or may be, may usually may not be any increase in benefits, both monetary and non-monetary benefits. So that is about transfers and promotion. Promotion refer to the shifting of persons to positions carrying better prestige, higher responsibilities, and more pay. So here there is so many other added things. So since the position is higher to the current position for the person, so it carries a better, more prestige and more responsibility, and then definitely more monetary benefits, that is a salary. The higher position falling vacant may be filled up from within the organization. So whenever any vacancy arises for the higher position, so it may be filled by the staff member within the organization who are capable, have the potential to be in that post. A promotion does not increase the number of person in the organization, so it does not increase any, I mean, any numbers in the organization. A person going to get a higher position will vacate his present position. Promotion will motivate employees to improve their performance so that they can also get a promotion. So if a person is given a higher position, so what happens, this will motivate that particular person and also the person working in the company, other persons working in the company. Then present employees. The present employees of the concern are informed about likely vacant positions. The employees recommend the relations or persons intimately known to them. Management is relieved of looking out prospective candidates. So the present employees means the people who are working, already working in the organization, are informed about the vacancy for the position. So what happens? Either they can bring their relatives like a brother, sister, or cousins or someone, okay, or other people they know very well, okay, maybe their friends or their neighbors or someone who have the right qualifications, skills and knowledge. So this way what happens, it's less time consuming, and also that particular person will give guarantee to the management that, oh, this person recommended by me, so the person will has the potential and the caliber and also can fulfill this culture of the company. That's very important nowadays. Nowadays we talk about organizational culture, so they will be suitable for our culture in the organization. So the management will have some relief that no need to look for people outside wasting their time and money, etc. The persons recommended by the employees may be generally suitable for the jobs because they know the requirements of the various positions. So the person, the employee who is recommending, he already knows what is expected from that position. So he will communicate this clearly to the people he is bringing, recommending to the organization. So in other words, he already make it clear, the point clear to his friends or relative who is recommending that these are the expectations you need to fulfill, these are the qualities, and these are the skills you required. So what happens, so there's a less chances are less likely that the person may be a what is it, a wrong choice, okay, so mostly it will be a right choice. The existing employees take full responsibility of those recommended by them and also ensure of their proper behavior and performance. So when someone recommend, a present employee recommend their friends or relatives or someone who known to them for the position, they are giving guarantee, they are giving assurance to the management in the organization that this person behavior will be good, he will not misbehavior, and also his performance will be up to the mark. I mean, up to the mark means which will fulfill the standards expected from the required by the organization. So this is a good way to recruit a person whenever there is a vacancy in the organization. Now we look at the advantages of internal resources. So what are the advantages? First one, the following are the advantages of internal resources. The first one, it improves the morale. Okay, so as we have seen earlier, if a person is recruited inside the organization, definitely people will have a good opinion about the organization. When an employee from inside the organization is given the higher post, it helps in increasing the morale of all employees. Very important, because if they have proper opinion and moral in the company, then only the people tend to, the employees or staff members tend to stay in the organization, so that they will be loyal to the organization. Okay, otherwise, if their moral is affected, if they have a wrong opinion about the company, or they are not giving any chances for them to grow in the company, there is no growth. There is no career ladder in the particular company. It means that they will not be loyal. Okay, so they tend to leave the company whenever there is a good chance arises. So generally, every employee expects promotion to a higher post, carrying more status and pay if fulfills the other requirements. So people who are expecting promotions, who are qualified for the particular higher post, they will be, what do you say, motivated to work hard. Okay, to put efforts. Okay, so this is a good. This will increase the moral of the employee. The first one. Then no error in selections. When an employee is selected from inside, there is a least possibility of error in selection, since every company maintains complete record of its employees and can judge them in a better manner. Since if the company is recruiting from internally, so there is a very less likely to have a error in selection. That is, it selecting the wrong person for the wrong job. That is less likely to happen, because more likely they will select a right person, because they are selecting from inside. Since they are selecting from inside the company, they know that potential and caliber of the person, because they have all the records in the HR department. So after going through everything, scrutinizing everything, only they recruit. So there is a less likely chances that there is a error selecting a wrong person. Then promotes loyalty. Okay, when the morals are there, increases, definitely the person will have a good opinion about the particular company, and then this leads them to be more loyal. It promotes loyalty among the employees, as they feel secured on the account of chances of advancements. Once the employees or staff members in the organization, they realize that they have good opportunity, that there is a chance for them to grow in the organization. So what happens, this will create a good moral, and this increase in moral, okay, will leads to a good opinion, a perception about the company. When they have a good perception about the company, this will lead to the loyalty. Okay, they tend to stay in the organization, they tend to be more loyal to the organization and more loyal to the management. So loyalty is very important. This will give them a feel of satisfied, and this satisfied people tend to be more loyal. So more loyal people means the retainment percentage will be higher in the organization. Then no hasty decision. Hasty means hurry decisions. The chances of hasty decisions are completely eliminated, as the existing employees are well tried and can be relied upon. So what happens when they take people from inside the organization? So then they no need to rush on things to take people. Only if outside they may be little rush, because it's a very time consuming lengthy process. But what happens, once they are taking from internally inside the organization, no need to rush. So this will give them enough time to take the right person. Okay, so the chances of a fast decision are completely out of scene, as existing employees are well tried. They are checked, and they can be more reliable upon. Then economy in training cost, not only in training cost, but also it includes the cost of recruiting a person. Okay, recruitment cost is also saved, and cost or loss of productivity due to someone not in the job. So that is also overall the cost is saved. The existing employees are fully aware of the operating procedures and policies of the organization. So the existing employees require little training, and it brings economy in training cost. So what happened? A lot of cost is saved for the company. Then self-development. It encourages self-development among the employees, as they can look forward to occupy higher post. So So these are the advantages of recruiting from inside the organization. Okay, so there are so many advantages. So that's why in the recruitment process, the first step is to recruit or look for people internally. So we will finish with this topic for today's class. We will meet with the external recruitment sources of recruitment in our next class. Thank you.